another video. Today we are running American Truck Simulator with the MCI Coach Bus mod. We are currently running the passengers mod with that as well, and we have just picked up a shipment, right, of CEOs, only 882 pounds, and they're going from Salem, Washington to, I believe we are going to Walbert, Oregon. No, we're going from Grand Coulee, Washington to Salem, Oregon. We're going from we're picking up from the company Salem, and we're dropping off at Walbert, knockoff Walmart. We are only running these two mods, so there are no additional mods. So we are going to go ahead and get this started, and we are going to be talking about some of the similarities and differences between this bus mod here in American Truck Simulator and the bus mod in Euro Truck Simulator 2. So first off, the textures on the outside look actually pretty good for Greyhound, and the MCI bus looks pretty good on the outside as well. Pretty good textures, things like that, pretty good details. I did change the rims and tires to black and put the Goodyear tires on there, but everything else was just the skin. There are not nearly as many customizations on the bus here as there are on the bus in Euro Truck Simulator 2. The customizations on that bus in Euro Truck Simulator 2 was like endless. Pretty much here, the only thing you can change is the skin of the bus and the rims and tires. You could even change things on the inside of the bus, like seats, TVs, curtains. You could change everything on the other bus. So that's the first major difference, is that you really can't change too much of anything on this bus. On the inside here, let me kind of look around here. On the inside here, interior is not that high of quality. Obviously you've got some of those instrument panel things there, but the quality of the interior textures are not the best. But with that being said, you definitely have a bus here, and that's pretty much what you're looking for. So that's pretty much going to be it. So we're going to pull out of here and go ahead and get started on our run. Our run is about 400 miles. So we are going to kind of get this thing on the road and kind of see how it drives. So as you would expect, this bus definitely has a lot more power than the power delivery in the Mercedes-Benz bus. And the bus has a little bit more length. That is, the bus is a little bit longer. But it doesn't feel any wider. Feels just about the same in terms of width, but this bus is definitely longer, and it definitely seems like it sits a little higher off the ground. The turning radius in this bus is not as sharp as the turning radius on the Mercedes-Benz bus in Euro Truck Simulator 2. And obviously, because the roads are a lot more wide in this game, it you definitely don't have to worry about getting yourself in any sticky situations. The skin also modifies the other buses in the game as well, so you'll notice that you'll see other MCI buses in game also. There's your train horn there, your air horn. It's a nice American sounding engine. Not nearly as quiet as the Mercedes-Benz bus in the Euro Truck Simulator 2. Once we get out on the open road, we'll be able to hear that engine brake. As you know, the engine brake in Euro Truck Simulator 2, definitely not really aggressive in terms of sound. I would assume that is because the, Mercedes-Benz is luxury, right? So they're not trying to impress you with engine sounds. They're trying to impress you with luxury, which is as quiet as possible. When peasants like me have to go places, we have to get in these kind of vehicles, ones where you're sitting and you can feel the rumbling of the engine. You can hear everything, right? That's what these vehicles are for, right? So I would say that would be obviously the most distinct difference between the two. Gas mileage is fairly decent.
Go straight.
I'm sure we'll have an opportunity coming up in just a second to hear the engine brake. So obviously the the gauge cluster is in kilometers an hour. It's just weird. Makes me think that they probably got this bus texture and everything probably came from Euro Truck Simulator. As you know, they run on Imperial units. Let's hear what we sound like. Turn. Goodness. So yeah, the engine brake really just has a little flutter sound to it. Doesn't really sound like too much anything. It just kind of flutters. Nothing special. Let's hear it again. Nothing special there. Once you get down timing, distancing, and all of those good things, engine brake is really good and really helpful, as well as the retarder. You really shouldn't have to touch your brakes too much at all if you can get the timing and everything down and people aren't doing stupid stuff. See, I can hit those there, and that's gonna slow me down, lead me into the curb. I can keep rolling, kind of feather it here. I'll slow down a little bit more around this curve with the engine brake. Kind of ride the engine brake. So we are going downhill a little bit. I'm gonna take my foot off. Kind of ride that engine brake as well, a little bit more. Lean out of it. Lean back into the engine brake. As we flatten out some. Engine brake it again. A little bit more engine brake. Drop down to 45, and I'm sure just the 45. We're stopping. But notice there, between the engine brake and the retarder, I haven't touched the brakes yet.
Turn left.
Obviously won't bring it to a stop, but it'll get you just to a crawl. And that just got me just enough to where I needed to be to keep going.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Man, we're speeding. Let's cut it down some.
Go straight.
It's one of my garages. This bus does not have the mirror that shows you the front of the bus. So usually, like on buses, if you notice where that um, mirror is, there would be like a convex mirror below that, that would curve and show you the front portion of the bus. Um, there was even a convex mirror on the Mercedes-Benz bus, but there is not one here. These mirrors just show you the front side and the longer side of the bus on either side.
Stay right.
So visibility would be a lot less limited here. Obviously, the other bus had that fancy camera that showed you the top-down view of the bus, had the backup cameras, all of that, the 360 camera stuff. This bus has nothing. Even as much as real life, notice the Garmin in the window. This bus has no navigation system built in like the other vehicle.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Check out the turning on this bus. See, if I swing it wide, see, the turn is actually pretty good. Actually, it's actually really good. Very true to driving physics you would have in radius and turning you would have in real life. So that's really good, actually. We're climbing here. We're stuck at 48, holding tight on this dump truck before I think the lanes are going to merge. I don't think we're going to be able to. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Oh, man. Oh, well. Now we're going downhill, so this is where this engine brake is going to be our friend. The speed limit is dropping down to 40 through here.
Stay right. And then stay right.
to the gas station.
Stay right and then turn right.
I'm glad I didn't go in there because I absolutely cannot. Alright, so we're going to take this right turn here. There's no vehicle here, so that's a fairly routine right turn. So I'm going to loop around onto the highway here. Vehicles coming up pretty fast. Speed limit now up to 70 through here, so we're going to pick it up a little bit to get our pace up. We still got about 260 miles until we reach our destination. Just as we're getting up to speed, we are getting off here, merging on to 82 East. Sure, we're gonna have to merge left at some point, hike it past this truck. Gotta watch for the merging lanes on the right. No vehicles here, so I'm gonna have to merge left. Little curve here.
Stay left.
Go around this truck. Kennewick.
Stay right and then exit right.
We're maxing out at about 89 miles an hour. I am going to cut this car off here.
Go straight.
It's telling me to go right, but I'm merging left. Wow. This truck is really dragging it through here. Got about 175 miles left.
Stay right.
Let's see how heavy this bus is. I wasn't gonna stop, but I am gonna go ahead and stop.
Let's find a new route.
All right, where's the... Oh, the way station is probably closed. Let me circle back around and see if I can check if I've got enough space to turn here. Wanted to check to see the gross weight of the vehicle. Swing it right back into this spot here.
Recomputing.
There we go. Now we. Oh, wow.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Bus has very well. The centering setting that I have set is really good for this game. You notice, I mean, it pretty much
Stay left. Then turn
puts you
left.
right where you need to be every time. Very true, very realistic. You see at slower speeds, centering is not really that aggressive, but obviously if you put your foot in the gas, obviously it's going to center at a much faster rate. I'll display that here when we turn. So as you notice, it's already starting to center. Say I'd have the wheel turned here. See, I'm gonna just swing it wide just so I can. So you put your foot in the gas as it starts to pull, it straightens and actually it torque. As your vehicle is torquing and revving, it actually pulls to the right as it would in real life. You'll mostly find this in semi trucks. If you ever notice when a semi truck accelerates, like the cab of the truck begins to lean like to the right hand side, because it's the truck actually torquing, and the truck actually pulls. So if you actually don't touch the wheel, your vehicle actually pulls right when you're accelerating. So that's a cool touch that they've added in the game as well.
Stay right. Then turn right.
I'm gonna see if I can somehow get my gas pedal and brake to give me some kind of vibration feedback, as it does have vibration motors on the Fanatec Club Sport wheelbase. So we got about 82 miles till our pickup location. and going past Grant Pass, Crescent City.
Stay right. Then
Oh,
exit right.
thanks for telling me when I'm about to get over.
Exit right. Go straight.
So we're 47 miles from pickup. Once I pick up, I am going to go ahead and get fuel. It will allow us to see how that will looks with this mod. I don't presume that it should be any issues with it, but you never know. This is a mod. So right lane ends. Let's see if I can. Nope. Thought I was going to be able to overtake that truck. Fortunately, I was not, because now you see this truck is literally dragging its feet. We're going over the Applegate River, and we're going to be taking a left here.
Turn left.
Let's see. Going a little off-road here.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Well, I guess we're turning left here. Whoa. Couldn't even begin to tell you where we are, but at this point. Okay, I see there's a pickup up here, so. Outside snapshot of this. Hopefully those screenshots came out well. Alright, so we are now pulling in. You see there, pulling, dropping trees like it's nothing. Come on, jokers, get off your lazy jobs and let's go.
We are finished. Ready to roll.
See, this is gonna be a really tight U-turn for us here. See if we can catch it. I'll take a back seat some here. Oh, man, we might have just done it. Man, we got it. Notice that was a sharp hairpin U-turn there that we just made. Bus actually has some pretty decent turning, I would say. But yeah, that was a hairpin turn there. Alright. Maybe I've just put myself in a bad. Okay, so this is not. Oh, man. I tell you. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Make sure I don't run these people over. He's got on a hard hat in case I hit him with my mirror, so he's good. Top of those vehicles back there. Back her on up. All right, so again, I mentioned earlier, you can't really back into these trailers like you could in a Euro Truck Simulator with the other mod. Um, so I just use the trailer attached trick of just spawning your vehicle in another space relatively close to the pickup location. It'll automatically like pick the, see how see how it just pushes it. So what I'll do is I'll just go in the free roam camera, use console to drop my bus here,
Okay.
and it'll automatically
Here we
pick up the cargo. By the way, are there any? That's kind of what the bus looks like on the inside. So that's the trick I use there to avoid dealing with the issues with picking up that trailer, that invisible trailer. So we are going to, don't want to do that. What I want to do is get rid of that. There we go. Alright, so turn out of here. It's gonna get the wipers, the windshield clear. I'm gonna tear the suspension up on this bus so I don't go too fast through here. This is fairly flat, so I'm gonna pick it up through here. Oh man, we're rolling. We are rolling. Get a turn through here. I'm gonna get a snapshot coming around this corner here. That's a nice one. That's a good one. Really sharp turn here. Trying to sit right up on top of it there. Space Buddy, thank you so much. Now the agriculture inspection. Thank you so much, sir. The heck out of here. Alrighty, so we're gonna get back on the road here. Air brakes are going ballistic. Don't know what that's for. Let's check out the scenery. Since we are driving a coach bus, I think it's only right that we stop here and take a look at the scenery. All right, that was pretty nice. I don't know what I expected, but I guess that was nice. Alrighty, directors, I hope you guys enjoyed the view. We are going to get back on the road here so that we can get you guys where you need to go. And that is to Eureka, California. You guys are expected to be there by Tuesday at 1:44 p.m. or 13:44. So we've got 4 hours and 20 minutes to get you there. So let's get back on the road. And in fact, we're going to be racing against time here, so we need to pick it up. Got some traffic here. Alright. I was here first. Or not. Speaking of which, yes, let's go ahead and stop and get fuel. This fuel is reading a half a tank, but it's way under a half. So the fuel gauge is way off. See if we can get into that middle one. All right.
Turn right.
See how much it costs to fill up here. You see the meter way below half, closer to empty if anything. It's about 182 gallons, $979. Diesel is currently $5.37. Kind of lined that up in there pretty good. And now you see it's reading full again. So with this mod, you definitely want to keep an eye out for. Let's see if y'all let me out. You gonna let me out? No. You're gonna let me out. Yes. Woo. You want to keep an eye out on your fuel. You definitely don't want to run out of fuel, so keep an eye out for that. Enough of the signal. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with this bus and the air brakes. Like if you listen to all it, I mean, something's wrong with the air brakes on this bus. Whoa. You got doggone stupid. You freaking drunk? Wow. Doggone stupid. Oh man, you ain't seen me. I tell you. Coming back before I have to slap the fire out of one of these idiots. Oh. Come around that corner 100 miles an hour. What are you doing? Oh, and I tell you. Wait. Where this car come from? You see what I tell you? It's a god doggone stupid. Wonder if you can turn in here. I'm gonna find out right now. Passengers said they want to go to the gift shops. They can't go. Alright, fine. So I do have the barriers turned off. I don't have the mod on that would allow me to go ahead and go in there even though it's barriered. Because you could definitely drive back there, and I'm sure those roads will connect and bring you back out right here. What's down there? Nothing but a rest stop. Okay. We're doing a little sightseeing here. This looks pretty nice. Alright, what's the deal with this? $111 miles to Eureka. We actually need to start locking it. Oh. See if we can get our tourists in here, our directors in here real quick.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Got just enough space to. Yeah, you got the knockoff Greyhound. This is the real deal. It's a nice Hummer texture right there. Wow. Alright, there's a good one. Alright, so let's get this swung around here. All right, so my ETA and my expected time is identical right now, so I need to really put the foot down and make sure I don't get there late. Man, it's just so many spaces you can just stop and just, you know, allow these good people to get a good look. But unfortunately, y'all got somewhere to be, so we got to go ahead and make sure y'all get there. I would definitely like to drive down there and see what that was going to take you to. I need to get that mod on there for the barriers and locked roads. You can be able to turn down there and see what they got going on down there. It's probably a little beach area. I'd hate to see a deer run out in front of us right now. They gonna be in trouble. Turn. Think I can get him. Think I can get him. I'm right here. Go ahead and hit them brakes. So we are going to get ready to turn into our destination here. And drop off our directors to Plaster and Sons so they can get a lazy. So I can word this nicely. Behinds to work. We don't have no sheetrock. Can't build any houses. Can't do anything because nobody's working. So I'm gonna go ahead and get them to work. Sightseeing tour and all of that stuff is over. Time to get to work, fellas. So again, just gonna drop that there. Pretty good payout for a short run, $61,000. And this was the urgent delivery, right? They needed workers badly, so they paid us a little bit extra to do that. And we're gonna get out of here really quickly. I don't think there's no, I'm not even about to. Let's see what's over here. Can I spin around this way? It seems to be open. Okay. Spin around here. Thank you all. And that is going to do it for this live stream. Again, Tech Sim Gaming here. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel so you do not miss out on all things Tech Sim Gaming. And we'll see you in the next one.